welcome back, and thank you guys again for taking time out of your life, joining with me and participating in my 7-day Rainbow Chakra Healing Challenge. Yesterday was the first day of the challenge in which we focused on our root chakras, which I hope you guys had a very wonderful and informative experience. So today we'll be focusing on our second chakra, or the Sacral Chakra. And in Sanskrit, it is SVADHISTHANA. I'm not sure. Bear with me, guys. I told you guys yesterday that I wasn't really good at pronouncing these names. But it also has several other nicknames, as in the sex chakra, the social chakra, and the creation chakra. And it's actually located just below our belly button and in the navel area. Some people believe it to be the genital area, but it's not just that area. It's from here down to here, you know? And the corresponding body parts would be our genitals, the lower back, and the abdominal area. And this chakra is the center for our emotions, our passions, our feelings, creativity, and also stimulates pleasure. This is the chakra that actually connects us to other people, as well as connecting us back to ourselves as a highly powerful, multidimensional spiritual being. It plays an active role in our sexuality and expressing our sexual desires and needs. This chakra is also associated with the element of water. So qualities of an activated or balanced sacral/sacral chakra would include healthy emotions, meaning that you know how to take care of your emotions in a good way rather than being irrational and doing a bunch of crazy shit because you don't know how to handle yourself. As well as movement in the body, pleasure, and creativity. Imbalances in this particular chakra would include behaviors ruled by depression, detachment, indulgence, aggression, fear, anxiety, and poor boundaries. And that is when your sacral chakra is actually underactive, meaning that you do not have enough chi, energy, or prana in that area to function at its optimal best. And for an overactive sacral or sacral chakra, you may tend to look past your faults, meaning you're not taking responsibility for your actions, and you just want to blame everything else on everybody else instead of taking responsibility and taking blame for yourself. You like to just push it onto other people, which then you can become hyper-focused on pleasure, whether it be sex, possessions, drugs, whatever the case is. You get an overindulgence of something that you don't necessarily need all the time. And it leads to excessive indulging in codependence. Physical imbalances of this particular chakra would include anemia, lower back pain, joint problems, not having enough energy within your body, creative blocks, and feeling unloved. Our sacral chakra actually becomes blocked and imbalanced when there is too much emotional baggage being carried around. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you guys before, most of us do not know how to deal with our emotions in a proper way. But that is because we were never taught how to understand ourselves fully. We were taught to repress our emotions and our feelings. That's why most of us have so many issues. That's why most of us have a lot of issues, especially with sex nowadays. And I'm not gonna lie, because I in particular am one of those people that had a problem with sex. Back in the day when I was younger, I had a lot of fucked up shit happen to me. And I'm just gonna be raw and honest with you guys. It really fucked me up, and it messed with a lot of relationships that I was in. And that happens to a lot of people, because when we're younger, we weren't taught, or many of us weren't taught, how to take care of ourselves, especially our sexual energy and our body. So we go through life dealing with so much baggage and trauma and everything from whatever happened when we were younger, that we don't know how to deal with ourselves when we're older. And we get possessive over people, we get possessive over things, and we just start to do irrational things because we don't know how to deal with ourselves. We never were taught. And again, that's why I'm here, guys, to be your leader, to be your guide, to be your teacher, to help you in your process of your healing journey. So we can actually balance this chakra out by doing activities to release the blockages, such as certain yoga poses for that particular chakra, like we did yesterday for the root chakra. You can do exercises, dancing, moving your body around, like I said, movement. Meditating on your sacral chakra. Meditating is a big key in helping you heal different things that are coming up that you didn't even know about within that chakra. You can learn to let go. And since water is the element for this chakra, you can do a bunch of things with water to help you actually heal that chakra in particular. You can sit by the beach, you can go for a swim, or even just running yourself a nice, soothing bath. Sound vibrations, as well as eating foods that are the color orange, because I didn't mention at the beginning of this video either that the sacral or sacral chakra is represented by the color orange in the rainbow. So you can eat foods that are orange, like pumpkin, papaya, oranges, tangerines, clementines, peaches, what else they got out there? Honestly, I don't know. Whatever it is that you want to eat that is orange, you can do that as well. Also also wearing the color orange as well, which you can see here. I also have it on my shirt. Alright. So, for the next part of the challenge, guys, I would like you to take out your orange piece of construction paper, and we're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday. We're going to fold it in half, and at the top of the paper we are going to write down, let me move this stuff out of the way so y'all can see it. We're going to write down the sacral chakra, the word in Sanskrit, then you're going to write down releasing and letting go, and pick 3 things that you would like to release and let go before we jump into the yoga portion of this challenge. So as for me, I wrote down, I release and let go of my overactive sexual drive and all the trauma that comes with it. Now guys, this is from my previous challenge. I haven't written my stuff down yet for this challenge, but I release and let go of any fears about the relationship I have with myself and others, and I release and let go of all blockages that stunt my happiness and creativity. Those are some things that you guys can write down. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to write your stuff down, and then we're going to move on to the yoga portion. Alright everyone, now we are going to get into the yoga portion of this challenge. But before we get into the yoga poses, I want you guys to pull out your orange sheet again and to just read over the things that you would like to release and let go of in your sacral chakra before we begin. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two. Alright, so the first pose that we are going to do is called the open angle pose. Don't mind me. We're gonna sit like this for a few minutes, not for a few minutes, but for a few seconds, and we're gonna focus on our sacral chakra area. We're just gonna breathe in for a couple breaths. Particular yoga pose helps to ground yourself into the chakra so that it can become stable. And now we're going to do the cow face pose. Now guys, if you cannot do this, then you do not have to, because I looked at the pose and it's a little harder than I thought it was going to be. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to cross one of our legs over. I think cross your right leg over your left leg, and then you're going to take your right hand up over and your left hand behind for a couple breaths. And again, we're going to focus on our sacral/sacral chakra, whatever word you guys would like to use or say, or however you'd like to pronounce it. English is a weird language. Just take a couple deep breaths. Feel into it. Alright, now we're going to do the other side, so we're just going to switch. You're going to put your left leg over your right leg, and then your left hand over your head, and bring your right hand back if you can. And if you can't do this, it's okay. Do whatever variation feels right for you. going to get into one of my favorite poses, which is the pigeon pose, and it actually helps your hip flexors and to stretch out your legs. So again, if you can't do this one, do whatever variation works for you, because some of these are a little bit more advanced for people who have been doing it for a while. So we're gonna start off with our right leg. We're kind of just gonna bend it in front of us like this. Put our left leg back straight. And if you can't bend over all the way, that's okay. Just go as low as you can. And again, focus on your sacral chakra and just breathe in a couple times. Releasing and letting go of everything that you wrote down on that paper in that chakra. My overactive sexual drive, creative blockages, the relationship with myself and others, releasing and letting go of any imbalances in this chakra. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. Your other leg might feel a little different if you're not used to doing both legs. Again, just focus on this area, releasing and letting go of all the blockages that are holding you back, keeping you stuck and stagnant, releasing and letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Take a couple of deep breaths. Actually going to stand up for the next pose, and this one is called the goddess pose. So basically you're going to open your legs wider than hip width distance apart. We're kind of going to do like a sumo squat, but we're just going to hold our hands up like this. Focus on the sacral chakra. Take a couple of deep breaths. Impurities, any trauma that happened to you, especially sexual trauma that happened to you as a child, any fear, any worries, releasing and letting go. Alright, we're going to do 3 more poses. This one is either the airplane or dancer pose, and basically, if you can't do it again, you don't have to do it, but basically, you stand on one leg, bring the other one out. I'm not very good at this one. I haven't done it in yet. Just hold it as long as you can. This one might be a little bit weaker for me. This is my bad ankle. But we're gonna work something out. Ready? Pretty ballerina, guys. Alright. And the last yoga pose that we are going to do is called the bound angle pose, and basically we're going to go back into our seated position and just bring our feet closer to our sacral chakra. We're just going to breathe in a couple of deep breaths, and then that'll be all for this yoga portion. Just keep reminding yourself that you're releasing and letting go of everything that's holding you back and keeping you stuck and stagnant in this particular area. Now that you have written everything down that you want to manifest, and bring in we're gonna get into the meditation. So we wanna sit with our back straight up. If you want, you can put your hand over your sacral area. I would use your left hand because your left hand is all about receiving. So you wanna receive everything that you wrote down in this area. You wanna receive good health, good healing, and abundance, or whatever it is that you wrote down. So you can use your left hand to put it on. We're gonna take a couple of deep breaths, about 3 of them, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as we are taking these deep breaths, yesterday we already visualized our root chakra. Now we are going to visualize our sacral chakra. So from the root chakra, start to feel the energy going up your spine. Start to feel the spinning clusters of energy of your sacral chakra starting to form within you. Starting to activate and heal. Remember, guys, that this chakra is all about creativity, pleasure, passion, emotions, and feelings. Most of us were never really taught how to deal with our emotions and our feelings in the proper way, which is why we indulge in all of this stuff that is outside of ourselves, when truly the only thing that we really need is ourselves. But we're so focused on everything else in the outside world that we don't even take time to really focus on ourselves on the inside. This chakra for a lot of people is very blocked, stuck, and stagnant because of sexual trauma that happened. I know that a lot of females are dealing with a blocked sacral chakra. I know that for a while I was one of those people, but I've been doing very good since the last healing challenge, so it's been about a good almost 6 months. So you must learn to understand yourself, your emotions, and your feelings, connecting your mind back to your body, back to your emotions, so that you can connect back to your soul, your spirit, who you truly are. This rainbow healing, ladies and gentlemen, is all about uncovering who you are as well as uncovering what your priorities are. Are you going to continue to remain the same, where you're sad, you're mopey, you're depressed, or are you going to do something about it and remember, change your life for the better? The choice is yours. Every day you have the chance to create your own rainbow within you and all around you. If other people aren't doing it for you, then you have to do it yourself. So now I just want you to take a few moments to yourself and just think about and visualize all the things that you wrote down on your paper that you would like to manifest and bring in for this particular chakra. Once you learn to control your emotions and your feelings, things in life will be a lot smoother. Because most of us overreact and get all angry because we don't know how to deal with whatever it is that we're dealing with. Well, it's time to take a step back from your crazy, chaotic, busy life to release and let go of everything that no longer serves you. Manifest and bring in everything that you would like to bring in. To repeat a few affirmations after me. My body is sacred. I am in perfect health. I love who I am. I am creative. I am passionate. I am radiant. Sorry guys, I'm opening my eye. I'm trying to read my affirmations because I forgot what they were. But again, my body is sacred. I am in perfect health. I love who I am. I am passionate, I am radiant, I am creative. I am passionate, I am radiant, I am creative. I am passionate, I am radiant. I am creative. I am anything and everything that I want to be. Allow those words to flow through you and all around you. And before we close out this meditation, I would like you guys to repeat this phrase after me. Well, actually, it's a healing vibration or a healing sound for this particular chakra, which is Vam. But before I actually get into that, I forgot to let you guys know that the phrase actually for this particular chakra is either I feel or I create. I feel or I create. I feel or I create. Alright, now we're going to get into the Vam part. I'd like you guys to bring both your hands to your chest, to your heart chakra. Lift it up to your third eye, and then back down. The light and dark in me recognizes the light and dark in you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to participate in this wonderful 7-day chakra healing challenge. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to connect back to your root, not your root chakra, but your sacral chakra by connecting back to the water that's all around you, because water holds so much memory of the past, present, and future lifetimes. Right now, as you can see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but it is currently drizzling, which is the perfect day to do this chakra. As well as, don't forget to eat your food. I forgot to bring mine with me, but I have some oranges to eat for today. So with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed today's challenge and that you learned something from it, and we will be back again tomorrow. Peace, love, and gratitude.